The college recently honored, through a wonderful virtual ceremony, 6 distinguished King's alumni who have demonstrated remarkable contributions to their professional fields and to the communities in which they live. 6 remarkable stories of overcoming huge challenges to rise to the very top of their respective fields. 6 remarkable stories that give flesh and blood example to the words of our mission. I will conclude my address with the story of one of these astonishing individuals, Amy Gravino, class of 2005. But before turning to Amy and listening to her remarkable story, I want to thank each and every member of this King's College community. It is you who make so many stories like Amy's possible. It is you who make possible the mission of King's College. To build on the words of Bishop Hafey spoken those 75 years ago, may it be that years from this day, hundreds, perhaps thousands more, will gather to recall historically the progress of this college, to recount its growth, and especially to estimate its fruit, its worth to the community of human beings. May God continue to bless you and your efforts in this great mission.
I can still remember the first moment that I set foot on the sidewalk at King's, and knowing this was where I wanted to go to college. The journey that brought me to that sidewalk was as long and formidable as the one that I have embarked on since graduating in 2005. For the first 18 years of my life, all I did was survive. I existed without being, without knowing or believing that I would ever have any place in the world. It was only as a student at King's that I truly began to live. Through elementary, middle, and high school, I stayed silent, believing that no one wanted to hear what I had to say. But during my senior year at King's, I was filmed for a documentary called Normal People Scare Me, and suddenly, people were listening. In 2011, I was given the opportunity to speak at the United Nations for World Autism Awareness Day, and people listened again. Autism and sexuality became the central focus of my career and passion shortly after that, and I began to share the most private and painful moments of my personal life, and people listened. People heard my story, and it meant something to them, and it made them rethink their perception of autism and how we treat people who are different. When you grow up on the autism spectrum, it is not with the expectation of success or happiness. You are defined by what you cannot do and what you will never have. And that feeling of being broken, wrong, and incomplete stays with you deep inside. It was this feeling that somehow propelled me from seeing my only career option as writing poetry in a cottage in the Italian Alps to becoming an autism advocate, international speaker, and now a relationship coach in the Center for Adult Autism Services at Rutgers University. Yet absolutely none of this would have ever been possible without the support of the people who have helped me get here. The people I met at King's lifted me with their friendship, sometimes literally, all the way up the steep incline of Cole Street. The guidance I've received from my professors, including Dr. Jennifer McClinton Temple, who graciously nominated me for the Leo Award, has been immeasurable. The friends I have made in the years since leaving King's have shown me incredible love, kindness, and humor, and have talked me down from the proverbial ledge time and again. Last, but certainly not least, my parents, Beatrice and Michael, who are the reason I am sitting here before you. I am the woman that I am today because of everything they have done for me, the patience they have shown, and the grace they have given to a daughter they were told would never accomplish anything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I am so tremendously, deeply grateful, and I will carry this moment with me into the work that I do, the work that still needs to be done to ensure a brighter future for all autistic people and their loved ones. Thank you, and good night.